All right, DE. So we've already had our first topic. We're going to move on. We're going to kind of skip through the introductions and small talk on this one because you've already seen that in the first presentation. We're going to get right into the meat and potatoes of a high potential selling unit with 40 to 60 scouts that maybe isn't performing as well as we'd like them to perform. Maybe they have a lower per scout level and they're not maybe hitting the goals we think they can hit as a unit. And this could be a unit that's having another fundraiser and really doesn't think popcorn's good. We're going to give you a couple of different scenarios and then some ways that you can encourage them to fully participate in the popcorn sale. So, hey, Alex, again, thanks for meeting with me today.
Hey, no problem.
Hey, I really, really want to secure your commitment at this time to sell popcorn. So could you do me a quick favor and jump online, on the Trails Insight? You'll notice right up here on the upper right-hand corner, it's 2019 commitments.
All right.
Jump on there and let's get you committed to the sale real quick. So you answer a few quick questions here, and then boom, you're committed. So
all right. While we're talking, I'll go ahead. I'll take care of this.
So we have that all taken care of. We're going to get that commitment done for you, and you can do that. Obviously, you can do this at any time during the scouting or during the popcorn kickoff on your smartphone, and you can also have this set up individually to get your goals set up as well in your unit. Do it maybe kick off and have an individual goal set up just like you have for your unit.
Okay, so you're saying sign them up. The scout.
Sign the unit and then have yourself a way to track and give each one of your individual scouts a goal and track that.
Oh, okay.
So, but we want to start off too. We want to make sure that your families all get to the Scouting Popcorn Festival. The Popcorn Festival is a wonderful way.
Do I really have to go to that?
You really should. And this is from the top down, Alex. So if you believe in it and you believe that popcorn is going to be good for your unit and you believe that you can grow your popcorn sale, and that's contagious, and all your parents are going to believe that too. But you got to get that buy-in from everybody, and you got to believe it first.
Well, we have this other fundraiser that we do. I mean, we have the spaghetti dinner that we do, so we get a lot of money from that.
And those are great, and I'm sure that helps your church and gives you some good exposure in your church. But imagine a sale where you can work basically a little prep time, a 2-month sale, and you're done with everything you need for your unit's financial needs for the rest of the year. And so a lot of units solely use popcorn as their unit's way of funding everything. Imagine not having to have a parent write a check for summer camp. Imagine not having to have anybody writing a check for anything because your unit is fully funded because, hey, keep your spaghetti fundraiser if you want to. Maybe that spaghetti fundraiser, go to a specific event and have a large fun summer weekend with your pack, and popcorn can actually fund your program. With our ideal year of scouting training, that's exactly what we're pushing. We're pushing, you're giving the ability within 2 months of selling popcorn to fund your sale all year, or fund your troop all year long, or your pack.
Okay.
So it's a great way for you guys to I think take advantage of the council great commission structure that we have.
All right.
So that Scout Popcorn Festival, we are going to have a lot of cool things on the Scout Popcorn Festival. You're going to be able to. We're going to have a dunk tank. So if a kid wants to commit to selling, $2,500 worth of popcorn, he can immediately dunk a liter of his choice.
What is this $2,500? I keep hearing this number floating around. What's so special about that?
Well, the $2,500 number is kind of a great number for a kid to start earning scholarship money for future. So he can get Trails In scholarship money for college or trade school down the road, and then the scout can also get additional incentives for hitting those goals with bonus prizes and things like that. So $2,500 is surprisingly easy to hit if, like anything else, you plan and you execute. And as a council, we have a $450 average per scout of sales, and so that's a pretty strong average considering that some are not selling and some are selling higher amounts. But we feel like your unit can easily hit that $450 to $500 per scout unit with the proper training, with the proper preparation for your unit.
Well, I'm glad you said that because right now I think our average is around $250 a scout.
It's about $100 a scout, Alex.
Oh, is it?
That's the truth. So I know some people. That's kind of a number. Probably you were a little bit off on it, but the thing that we'd like to see happen is if you understand where your numbers are now, it's a whole lot easier for us to get you where you want to be. And so I think with a 60 kids in your unit, I think you could easily hit that $500 mark and have a really solid sale. So we want to make sure that you can hit those numbers.
Okay.
But we also want to make sure that your unit leaders are bought in. So again, that starts with you and getting yourself trained, and then you train on down and get some help on your team. Get with your unit committee. Let's get some folks on your team. Some maybe the top selling parents. Some kids who are really, and those kids who are really good sellers, get them on your team and have them help you. Those
guess
kids
that
are
would
obviously
help.
pumped. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it was a
Do you
lot
have
of
some of
work.
those people in mind that you think of off the top of your head?
I can think of one or two. I mean, it was a lot of work last year. I really almost felt burnt out at the end of the season. So having a couple of people to help me out probably would.
In a unit your size, you definitely could benefit from some help. And as your DE, I would like to get that help to you. So if you can give me a few names, I will be more than glad to ask them, or I can get with our council popcorn team, and
Okay.
we'll get those folks to ask them to help you, and then you guys can make your sale as great as it can be.
Okay.
We want your leaders to join our council Facebook page. That's a great way for them to share best practices, to see the successes other units are having,
Uh-huh.
to see some quick fixes for maybe some issues a unit might be having, to exchange popcorn at the end of the sale. Several wonderful benefits to being on that Facebook page. And so we want everybody to get on that page for information and,
Okay.
basically, camaraderie. It's a great way
Okay.
to help you out there.
Oh yeah, I see it right there.
Yeah, so you've got your Facebook page right on here on your one sheet, so they want to, this is a wonderful sheet for you to give out to all your leaders.
Uh-huh.
Always have some there, always have it on your phone ready to send to anybody that wants it, so that if anybody asks, you don't have to, guess, well, hey, I'll get back to you later. Answer their
Right.
question right now, because it's sitting right on your phone, hey, yeah, the date's this. What
So-
other information do you need?
So hey, I want to talk about this here.
Mhm.
This number.
The 35%?
Yeah. What happened? Because it was awesome for 50% commission.
Well, we're offering free shipping this year, and we're paying all the fees for your Square Reader fees. So Trails Inn is really committed to making sure that units don't have to deal with these minor inconveniences and expenses of fees.
All
And
right.
so with free shipping, we're offering a 35% flat fee for the online orders. So
Okay. I guess I could sign up the scouts. I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
yeah, absolutely. The more commitments you can get from your individual scouts, the better off you're going to be, and the easier your job's going to be as a unit colonel.
Okay.
So we discussed your goal last year was a little bit light.
Yep.
And we feel like with your unit, I think you can hit at least $40,000 this year, which, seems like a lot, but trust me, I'm gonna show you guys a roadmap to be able to get there. The council has given me some great tools, and I'm gonna pass those tools on to you
All
to
right.
make sure that you can track your progress and ask for help when you need it.
Okay.
Okay, you need to go through all of these key dates. I mean, we're starting early this year because we want units to be fully prepared. And so if you start now, I know it's April and the sale doesn't start for several months, but if
Mhm.
you start now recruiting and training and planning, your sale can exceed your highest expectations. And that's what we're looking to do, is help you guys have a smooth transition into the popcorn sale and a successful sale.
All right.
So, we have our district training set for July the 10th,
Mhm.
okay? So I assume you'll be there.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay, and I would encourage you to, again, between now and then, recruit that help, or let me help you recruit some help, and let's
Okay.
invite them, let's get them there.
All right.
After we get done with the district training, do you have a unit training on your agenda yet, on your calendar?
Nah, I hadn't thought that far ahead.
Yeah, that's why we're meeting, because we want you to start thinking about those things now. Let's look at the calendar, and let's see if we can put a date after our kickoff, quickly as we can after our kickoff, and let's get everybody, all the units bought in, let's get those goals on paper.
Okay.
Let's have a fun event, maybe pie in the face, we can do all kinds of planning on that, make sure that it's a fun event, and let's get those folks there to commit to selling and helping you guys hit the goal that you need to hit. So, we've already done the Ideal Year Scouting training, we had a great turnout
Mhm.
for that, and I know a lot of people stopped by the popcorn table, and everybody was interested, everybody that wasn't, that we got everybody signed up that wasn't signed up, everything worked out really well, you guys were there and committed, so everything looks really good on that front, so no reason that we can't have a wonderful
Mhm.
sale. Don't forget, keep pushing these free credit card transactions and free shipping for all your online orders. So that's huge this year. Trails is really stepping up and helping out so that families don't have to pay those individual fees.
Okay.
So we're here to help you grow your popcorn sale. How do you think we're doing so far? You think you can do this? You think we can do it?
I think because we're starting a lot earlier this year, I think I could probably do it.
Absolutely.
But like I said, I need that help.
So how do you plan to gain the parent buy-in? What's your plan there?
Well, I mean, we talked a little bit about helping grow my team. And if I can grow my team, maybe I can have one of those top selling parents kind of give their buy-in to the other parents. Maybe they can talk a little bit about it.
Yeah, sometimes hearing you talk is just, hey, Alex is just hitting me up again for something else.
Mhm.
But having some other member of the team is a good way to mix things up. Absolutely. So at that kickoff, I assume you'll plan to set individual goals.
Yes.
Obviously, we'll have some, like we talked about the Popcorn Festival, we'll have some top sellers maybe setting higher goals there, and we'll make sure that those goals get back to you so that you know what they're expecting.
Okay.
You guys have any other incentives in mind for keep your sale moving along?
Yeah, the only thing, I mean, we've done it for years past is that we've offered free camp to our top sellers. They have to sell X amount to be able to get that. So we've done that in the past.
Okay, obviously that's a huge incentive, and again, if you can lay this out to your unit committee and to your unit members, that their whole year can be covered without ever stroking a check for anything, that's a big, huge help. And again, there's always gonna be money available when you have new scouts that, you know, coming in and you have expenses related to them, and you want to do something special for, you know, some exiting scouts, or anything, you know, you can do a lot of really cool things with the funds from popcorn. So what are your biggest obstacles when you leave this meeting? What do you think is gonna be your biggest hurdle?
So right now, it's getting my team together.
Okay,
And you know, maybe just talking to the leadership about why popcorn is so important. Could somebody come to like one of our next committee meetings and talk?
absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, and I have a key 3 coming up next week, so I'm pushing this agenda with the key 3 as well.
All right.
So your commissioner and your district chair are all going to be on board with this, and it's going to be coming top down, and they're going to
Okay.
give you all the support that you need to give.
Okay.
So we definitely appreciate your help. I mean, you did a great job last year, and there's no reason that we can't blow this out of the water this year. So I want to make sure that if you need anything, reach out to me, and
All right.
the council popcorn team is also available for any questions.
Sure.
Feel free. We're all here for you.
All right.
Alex, thanks for being with me today.
Thank you.
Right. And DEs, so you wrapped up this meeting. Hopefully you've gotten a buy-in from these folks that have much higher potential than they're actually given. Follow up. It's just like anything. Follow up is the key. Make sure that you're talking to them within a couple of days of that meeting, next day even, and send a thank you, and make sure that all of the information that they have in front of them early and often.